What is going on, guys? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you all. And today we're going to talk about ticker symbol ZOM or Zomedica. And the reason I want to talk about this stock is it's been having a really rough day, a really rough 5-day, and even a really rough month. Overall, down about 55% on the month, down about approximately from its high 21% on the 5-day, and just on the 1 day today, if you could add up here, over 11% down. So it's having a pretty steady, very steady downward trend without any bottom, it seems. So we saw it bounce off $1.12 pretty recently, right over here on Tuesday, April 6th. But today it looks like it actually broke that support and, continued to just kind of go downward. So the reason I'm talking about Zomedica today is there was an article that was released that I truly think cites exactly what is going on very well, and the potential for entering into the stock is probably approaching. Now, remember guys, my channel is not for financial advice, nor am I a financial advisor, but rather I'd want to put you guys on a place that I am in. And as a pharmacist, I've always been very astonished and impressed with pharmaceutical companies and pharmaceutical stocks. So I try to invest into some of them at their early stages to hope they're going to be very good long-term investments. Now, before I continue, I do want to mention the article that I'll be covering today is Zomedica stock pullback opens door for investors to take a small position. Now, this is exactly what Investor Place stated in this specific post from earlier today. Before I continue on to the article, I do want to give a quick shout out to the Webull page. Now, if you want 2 free stocks, all you got to do is sign up for Webull. It's a brokerage where you can trade stocks, cryptocurrencies, options. You can day trade anything you want. Again, you get a free stock when you deposit $100. You get a free stock when you create your account between $2.50 and $250, and then you get an additional stock, so a second free stock, between $8 and $1,600 when you deposit your first $100. So all you got to do is deposit $100, and you're guaranteed basically a 10% return on your investment. And in addition, you could potentially get something $1,600, which of course is a 16x from $100. So the sky's the limit. Hopefully one of you gets the $1,600, but go ahead and use the Webull link in the description below to get your free stock. Now let's go ahead and continue into the article. So the thing I really like about the article is this unproven potential. Nothing specific has happened with Zomedica to cause the current slump in its share price, which fell as much as 10% in intraday trading on April 5th. The main catalyst for the current pullback appears to be retail investors on the Reddit Wall Street Bets channel moving onto new targets and the broader market rotation into value and cyclical stocks. Zomedica has not made any announcements or issued any news that would pressure its share price. Pressure meaning, both positively or negatively. We're just seeing a lot of negative in the share price currently. Zomedica's stock rocketed 731% higher in January and earlier February after it was targeted along other speculative meme stocks by Reddit investors. However, unlike many other meme stocks driven higher by crowd of retail investors, Zomedica actually has some future potential to recommend it. So that's the thing I agree with here, this statement. Zomedica, out of all these other meme stocks that were mentioned, some of them really do have some potential, but I think Zomedica, because just the overall fundamentals and the product that they have, the Truforma, is just the beginning for some, potential very, very big slice of the big pie that is all things animal diagnostics. Now, I know one person that kind of, bashed on Zomedica was Mr. Chris Sain himself. So he said, and I pretty much can quote, a 10% decrease in Zomedica will continue to happen until this stock goes to, the ground. Now, I really, really disagree with that statement. But again, as of right now, if you look at the 1 month, so for the last 5 days since he kind of mentioned that, when the Truforma launched, he said, it seems like it's going to continue to happen. He was pretty much spot on, right? Down 55% overall in the last month. So is it a sinking ship without a floor? In my opinion, I think with the title of the article, opens up the door for investors to take a small position. Again, small position here, I think it's truly maybe time to consider getting in. Because again, they have a solid cash position. They mentioned that on this article, something that I've continued to mention on my videos. and why you should consider a small position. In its early days, Zomedica and its technology, investors should view the company and Zomedica stock as a tech startup that carries a significant amount of risk at this stage, 100% true. But with a share price under $1.50, it might be worthwhile for investors to assume that risk given the potential reward. So we've seen it rally up to $3, nearly $2.90 a share. So from here, that's at least 2.5 times its current share price. So risk versus reward. Can Zomedica continue to plummet? Right? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. So the next support line for Zomedica is 89 cents a share. With its current trend, it's currently, much below its 50-day moving average. The 50-day EMA estimated moving average is $1.60. RSI is approaching 30. Anything under 30, oversold. Anything over 70, overbought. So Zomedica is approaching that oversold territory for us to start potentially pouncing, right? You guys know I've been averaging down, right? My current cost average is about $1.52. Originally, we got in display at 39 cents a share. But again, everybody, we got to look at what are the big institutions doing. Guys, nobody is currently selling their shares, nor have they reported selling shares. It's just been increasing. We know in February there was a lot of companies that did sell out right around the time that the price was pretty much surging at an all-time high. We set our trailing stop losses. A lot of us met our trailing stop loss at 5-10%. But now we're looking to potentially re-enter. And the lower the price, the better the entry point. That's just a given. And I'm not someone who's going to sleep on the stock because I truly think the potential here is huge. Now, so if we look at the insiders, right? The insiders and insider trading, you could look at the insider reports yourself, but you could see here, there was some selling early February, early January, but we need news from the company. Nothing has come out on the website saying this or that, but we could look at the technicals, we could try to find an entry point, but overall, I truly think that Zomedica has a very, very, very bright future in my opinion. Regardless of the share price, I'm going to continue to either hold or buy more as the stock price goes down to bring my average cost lower and lower for the long-term hold. For the short term, we need news to come out that will pressure the stock price one way or the other. We just need either good. I'm hoping for only good and positive news to come out regarding, Truforma contracts, Truforma sales with different vet offices, etc., etc. So again, everyone, try to find a spot that you're comfortable in. We could talk about the technicals between now and 89 cents a share. Fantastic opportunities to potentially pounce. We just need some news to come out. These folks just have to tell us something to continue to give us conviction in this company, in the Truforma, in Zomedica. But until then, we need to continue to wait. We have to be patient because, again, the stock market is a vehicle that takes the money from the impatient to the patient. So the only way we could see that happening is, again, by being patient, everyone. And that's why I continue to preach patience. So I do want to also quickly mention that Ramadan is here. Ramadan, I shouldn't say Ramadan because, again, that is the way they say it here in the United States, but Ramadan has arrived. So the fasting month for all my Muslim brothers and sisters that watch the channel, congratulations on finally seeing this month. Ramadan Kareem. It is a big month out of the year where we fast for 30 days approximately, give or take a day. So, pretty excited. Ramadan Kareem. Hopefully we see only good news for Zomedica and other companies that we're invested in. But regardless, hopefully I'll continue to make videos, even outside of Zomedica, although I know everyone looks for that Zomedica coverage on the channel because I have become the ZOM guy. But regardless, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. And until next time, keep investing.